is Tara Falcone. I am the founder of ReisUP, which is a financial education company, and we worked with the Plutus Foundation on a grant program called Girl Scouts Get FinLit, in which we provided virtual financial literacy badges to the Girl Scouts of Southeastern New England, which are nearby me here in Rhode Island. So ReisUP primarily focuses on college students. Our flagship program, LIT, is a virtual video-based financial literacy program that teaches college students how to implement smart money habits and also feel a lot more confident with their money. However, we will be expanding our offering soon to include much more investing content and investing tools for young people, millennials, Gen Z, but ultimately to the general public, anybody that wants to use investing as a tool to achieve their long-term goals. So I'm really passionate about teaching others about finance because I used to be a broke, financially illiterate person myself, and it wasn't until I worked on Wall Street that I realized that this stuff isn't rocket science. It's just that if you've never been exposed to it, it feels like a second language. And so I really wanted to help people break those barriers down for themselves and to give them the knowledge and tools they needed to feel empowered to really take control of their financial future. I know how transformative understanding this information has been for my personal, my professional, and my financial life, and I want to help others experience that transformation too, especially young women. So with the Plutus grant, we actually piloted the virtual financial literacy program LIT for these Girl Scouts of Southeastern New England. And about 75 girls signed up to participate, and roughly a third of them have already completed their badges, and it's only been available for a couple of months. The girls are emailing me saying, hey, thank you for this. This is so much more engaging and fun to do than the PDF that we had to use before to earn this badge. And they've really loved to strike up this conversation about money. So, we're helping empower them and teaching them the information that they need to do that, and helping them set goals along the way and figure out how to use money as a tool to get there. So I think the best thing that the Plutus community can do to help further the audience that I serve is to make sure that you're, creating content that's really easy to understand, especially for young women. That's inviting, that's conversational, that's relatable, because ultimately that's what's going to engage people and what's going to give them the confidence that they too can take control of these issues in their life. Otherwise, I would just encourage people in the Plutus community to really hone in on, whatever niche it is that they can serve, and stop at nothing to serve those people. So, maybe you want to be working with people that are kind of in the, over 40 years old. Maybe you want to be working with elementary or middle school students. Whatever it is, just commit to that audience, listen to them. That's a key. Make sure that you're asking them what they need. Don't just assume that you know what they need, and then create services and products around that. And like I said, stop at nothing to serve those people. We feel very lucky in that, our flagship program is 100% virtual. So, what colleges specifically are trying to do in these new challenges and the stress that they have around transitioning to virtual learning is something that we've been doing for the last few years. So interestingly enough, we've seen a bit of an uptick in the demand from schools for our program because, it's just an easy turnkey solution to a problem they have right now. And like I said, we kind of are experts at it at this point, and we're able to slide in and take a lot of that stress off their plate. Otherwise, I've been kind of utilizing some of my personal talents in other ways. So I really enjoy creating video. I happen to think I'm quite good at it. And so I've been actually helping other companies who need videos created but don't have access to a studio or a production team because of quarantine. I've actually been able to help them create videos remotely, kind of from afar, and then give that to them, that finished product to them, so that they can start implementing that video strategy without there being a delay because of the shutdown. I like to think of the measure of a person as the number of people at their funeral and what is said about them at their funeral. And I think for me, what I would hope people are talking about is how generous I am with my knowledge and my time, kind of how selfless I am, how much I put other people first, and ultimately how community focused I am, and that, I know that a rising tide raises all ships, and that we are all going to be better off if we work together to achieve a common goal. And, I want to be known as the advocate for small and new investors that, Wall Street had previously not really paid much attention to. I want to be known for providing the information and tools that people need to feel empowered by their finances, right? Because advances in technology is one thing, but actually understanding how to use those advances is so much more. And, ultimately I want after I'm gone, for there to be people who are still living their life in a better way than they would have if they had not somehow come across something that I said or did or that I created.